Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Can y'all hear me? Hey Mimi 126. For some reason I cannot figure out how to get the sound from my other websites to be heard on the StreamYard. I don't know why. This has been going on ever since I got a new computer, so I gotta figure out some technical stuff. But hey, welcome to the hood table. Let me get situated, let me get comfortable. I'm representing with one of our t-shirts, our merch. It's an orange, the hood table t-shirt. And if you are interested in any merch from t-shirts to face masks to leggings to totes to coffee mugs and so on and so on, all you have to do is click on the link to our Teespring, which you can also find in our store, which is on the Hood Table website. So I'm going to drop our Teespring link in the chat real quick. Here we go. That's the Teespring link. And then I'm also going to drop the link to our The Hood Table website so that you guys can subscribe to our monthly newsletter over there. And also, you can get to the store from over there, get to the store from over there as well. So, those are the two links that I just dropped. So, make sure you check us out over there and let me know when you do purchase things. People have been purchasing stuff, but Teespring doesn't tell you who's purchasing things, so I have no idea who's purchasing items, but I would like to, give you a shout out for supporting us, or if you want to send me a picture with you and your gear, hoodies, t-shirts, whatever you got, and so I can post it on our community tab. So I appreciate that if you will. But anywho, this is kind of like just a little quickie video because hey Can, what's up girl? What's up girl? I just wanted to come to y'all for like an update on what we know, some information that is swirling around in social media about Tim, Tim James Timothy Norman, who we've been speaking about for the last several weeks. Everybody has, but anywho, everybody knows by now that the owner of Sweetie Pie is Miss Robbie. Her son James Timothy Norman, aka what we call him Tim, when he used to be on a reality show. He has been arrested. Him and two other people have been arrested for a conspiracy to commit murder for hire, and which resulted in the death of his nephew Andre Montgomery. So a stripper, aka exotic dancer, as they put in the news or in the media, but it was a stripper by the name of Terica Ellis. It was her, it was Tim, and it was ex music producer of the rapper Nelly. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing this man's name right, but it's like YL something like that. I don't know. But if anybody wants to jump on the stream and chit chat with me about this, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. So I don't know if Candace, if you want to jump on, or if you want to discuss this with me. But anybody, feel free if you want to jump on the chat. There's a link so you can jump on the screen and talk about this with me. But yeah, that's what's going around, Candace, that he had a policy on Miss Robbie. Now y'all know that we had spoke about this before. We have spoke about this before, and the name of the guy, his actual name is I think is Wael. Child. I can't believe the guy used to be a producer for Nelly. Like Nelly, y'all remember Nelly's Bill album? He was a music producer, and he's also a St. Louis insurance agent. So he had a couple of hustles. He was making fraudulent insurance policies on one side, and on the other side, he was helping Nelly out with helping him produce tracks on some of his albums. So anyway, that man, his nickname is Wally. So I'm gonna just call him Wally because I can't never pronounce his real name. It's like YL or YL, something like that. But he an insurance agent, um, took out an insurance policy. Well, wrote up an insurance policy on Tim's nephew, which was Miss Robbie's grandson, for $450,000. And now word on the street is allegedly Mr. Tim took out $1 million. Well, they said it was over $1 million. He took out over $1 million policy on his mother, Robbie. Now, y'all remember when we was talking about this a few days back, last week or whenever it was, and when we first talked about it, we was like, I can bet you, I swear, y'all can go back and look at the videos. I said, I can bet you that he took out a policy on his mother. I knew it. I'm like, if you can kill your nephew, now I know that your parents supposed to be the closest thing walking to us, our parents, our children. But I'm still like, if you can kill anybody in your family, nephew, cousin, your TT, your G mama, whatever, then you are probably capable of killing anyone. Your parents, your mother, father. So I had a feeling that he probably took out a policy on his mother. It was over $1 million. Over $1 million. Imagine your kids taking out a policy on you behind your back over $1 million and you find out. Like, what would be the first thing you would be thinking? The first thing I would be thinking was, damn, I know I ain't worth $1 million. I ain't worth nowhere near $1 million. I got a little change. I got little coins in my pocketbook, but $1 million? Nah. So if my children were to take out a policy on me like that and they did it behind my back and I was to find out, I would be giving them the side eye like, I don't know. Until we figure out what's going on, you ain't coming to Sunday dinner. You ain't coming to the holiday dinners. Not Labor Day, Easter, Memorial Day. Nope, nope. We got to keep our distance till I find out what's going on, because I got to make sure that you ain't trying to kill me. You ain't trying to kill a sister, because there are some children out there who are more than capable of doing that. But those children usually are the kind of children who had a very rough upbringing with their parents. Like they hate their parents, they can't stand their parents, they had a bad relationship, their parents was abusive, or something like that. That's usually the case. Now there are a few who was raised up right and given everything, spoiled, sent to the best schools, driving the best cars, got fat bank accounts, and they are not satisfied with everything that they have received throughout their life by their parents, and they want more, and they want it now. So, they out there. But Miss Robbie, it said that Miss Robbie and her family and their friends are concerned. That's what they're saying. They're saying that they are concerned because, well, mainly because of the fact, again, somebody has a policy this big on you, and we just found out that they conspired to murder somebody else that's related to them. They man, all those falsified documentations. I mean, the boy who was murdered, he wasn't making that much money. He was barely making it. I mean, Miss Robbie, his grandma, was doing everything to get him back on the right track. She gave him a job at the restaurant. She helped him, make sure he jumped that crossed that stage and graduated. I mean, the boy had been through a lot of stuff, growing up and within recent years before his death. And Miss Robbie was trying to, help him to be a better person, be a better man. And you, Mr. Tim Norman, you conspired with an insurance agent and whoever this exotic dancer stripper is, Terica Ellis, to have your own nephew murdered. And a lot of people who hasn't ever watched Sweetie Pies, now everybody's going back to watch Sweetie Pies because the footage from those scenes from those episodes is swirling around. They're being brought back up on social media. So a lot of people who didn't have a chance to see it when it was happening, like people like me, because that was one of my favorite shows, they're just now seeing it, and they looking back like we saw it initially, but we're looking back like, dang, Dang, it was right there before our eyes. Everybody now is like, we knew something was up. We knew something was wrong. Like something wasn't adding up. And come to find out, Tim, he played a part in his own nephew's murder. I still can't get over that. I just this ain't something we do. I mean, and I don't want to be stereotypical, y'all. I mean, normally black folks, we just go out and kill you. We just go in your house, rush up on you, and blow your brains out. Or, you know what I mean? We don't take out life insurance policies and falsify documents and all this kind of stuff. Just I think he probably would have had a better chance of not being a suspect in that crime if he would have just did it that way. If he would have just done it himself. Or if that Terica chick, she's from out of town, she lives in a different state. He could have flew her in and she could have, done the hit and then flew her out and nobody would know nothing. But no, he had to leave all this paper trail behind, which is good because, he got caught. And, Miss Robbie, she's finally going to get like some closure. But really, will it be closure? Really? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Coley's World. Hey, Tex Coco. Hey, Edward. What's up? You said you constantly going live. That's what's up. Man, I've been going live constantly for like 3 years. I try to go live, if not every day, at least every other day. So yeah, but sometimes I be caught up. I be busy. Like last night, I don't know if y'all saw my video of me when I was delivering the party treats to this Sweet 16 party. But I was doing that all yesterday morning. I got up super early in the morning on Friday Night Live. On our Friday Night Live show, I had told you I had to get up super early in the morning to make some cakes and cupcakes, and I had to make a 2-tiered cake for a 16-year-old girl and some cupcakes. So I was pretty busy yesterday, but I did manage to go do like a 30-minute live, from the venue. I had my son holding my camera while I was putting the cake together and stacking the cake and setting everything up. So if y'all missed that, you can check it out. But yeah, or you can check out the pictures on my Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice Facebook page where I post all my desserts that I make. But Cole's World, you said I agree. Normally we don't do that and to set up your own. It's a shame. It's a shame and it's this disgrace. But it's like when I say normally we don't do stuff like that. I mean, like if we get into it with somebody, it's just a hey, what up then, what up though, let's do this. Sure, you know what I'm saying? You want some smoke, and just you handle your business. But for him to conspire, that means, I mean, more than premeditation. This is horrible. This is like, you've probably been planning that. And again, this situation happened within a few years, within not that long from after he had did that 10-year bid for armed robbery. So was he thinking about this in the pen? I mean, was he conspiring all alone when he was locked up? Like when I get out of jail, was it a situation where like he was in jail and nobody was there for him? Nobody wrote him, nobody put money on his books, nobody, and he was just jealous and hateful and spiteful and had a lot of vengeance in his heart. Could it be something like that? And then once he got out, okay, I'm gonna get this job in my mom's house, you know, make myself look good, like I'm doing something, with myself after being in prison for 10 years. And then you just conspire, like, I don't know. That boy, but everybody got snakes in their family. Everybody got snakes in their family. You say, well, I just found you this year. Otherwise, I would have tuned in when you started. That's okay. That's okay, love. I thank you for supporting me now. What's up, Lady Key? How you doing, love? Thanks for tuning in. What's up, Aisha? Stockton? Hey now, everybody. Make sure everybody like and share the video. And again, if you want to jump in on the link and talk about this with me, feel free to talk about it. But one thing else I wanted to talk to you about. Okay, so So, as we said, allegedly he took out $1 million policy on his grandmother. I mean, not grandmother, on his mother, Miss Robbie. Um, the family, they said they were concerned about it. They said Miss Robbie was scared for her life. I mean, 70 years old. Miss Robbie is 70 something years old. And she still lives a functioning life. She still has a restaurant that she runs. The upper crust. She still have that restaurant. The first restaurant, the one that really got them started, that one being closed down. But they still have the upper crust. The one that she just during the show. If you was watching the series, that was like her dream. The upper crust was like that was it. So when they got that open, that's when Tim started trying to open all these other restaurants all around the United States, from Mississippi to Atlanta. I mean, he just wanted to open restaurants everywhere. And it's been said that she's very afraid of her life. But I kind of think that she probably doesn't have anything to worry about anymore, because he's locked up and can't get out. And probably won't ever get out. The 10 years that he did before, that 10-year bid that he did before, was not enough. Was not enough. And Candace, what did you call him? Did you call him childbearing hips? Hold on, let me go back up the chat, because Candace, girl, you crazy. You said that childbearing hip nigga. Well, him and them hips is on their way back to the pen. I don't know where he locked up now. He probably locked up at the regular jail now. I don't know if they transferred him somewhere or what. But him and them childbearing hips, child. I just don't know. I just don't know. But yeah, I don't think Robbie has anything to be afraid about anymore, because he's locked up. And if it's true that there was a policy out there on her head, I'm gonna just say, if there was a hit, if somebody had a hit on her head, I don't think she has anything else to be concerned with, because he's locked up. And the thing is, even if he already told somebody, already gave them instructions to go kill his mother, Miss Robbie, he ain't about to get no insurance policy. Even if he took out a policy for $100 on Miss Robbie, after all this, after all this, everything they're gonna speculate everything that he has associated with anybody when it comes to money, or at least insurance. So mm, what? Oh, Edward, you said them prison guards, them childbearing hips. And I'm sorry, y'all, but I have to look back. I have to look back and wonder if possibly, I don't know, because some people, have y'all ever heard rumors that he was maybe down low? Have y'all ever heard those rumors? I've heard those rumors before. I have. And maybe that's how he got those childbearing hips. I don't know. Some gay guys have childbearing hips, and it's just true. And y'all remember, like females, y'all remember how you would be young and your parents or your grandparents would know when you started doing it, and they would mention your hips, your thighs, your breasts. There's just certain things that they would be like, oh, I ain't even gonna say the words, but she effing. You know what I'm saying? He got them childbearing hips like that's that doggy style. I'm telling you, that's that back it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh no, that's how you get those childbearing hips, okay? And I think it works for men just like it works for women. But Tim, you said Tim is expired, period. Period. He is expired, man. I don't know what would they do to people. What do they do to people in prison if they kill their parents? I know what they do to people in prison if they mess with little Sharon, child molesters, pedophiles, stuff like that. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but I feel sorry for Miss Robbie. I know I said it before, but I really do, because I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine. Only got two kids. Only got two kids. Two sons. I never had a daughter. Always wanted two sons, always. So I got what I wanted, but I just can't never imagine my kids doing. Mm. And I was one of those parents where I was strict, but I was fair, strict but fun, strict but playful, strict but you know what I'm saying? Always wanted to be one of those parents unlike mine. Like I love my parents, rest in peace mother, but she knows what I mean. We had a very strict Christian household. It was no jokes, it was no kidding, it was no I mean, it was a boring life. I mean, it was boring, and that's why once me and my brothers got to a certain age, we took to the streets, and we found it very entertaining out in the streets because we had such a structured. I mean, we would get up, we would go to school. Well, first we would get up, we would pray, we would go to school, we would come home from school, we would pray, we would read our Bible, we would do our chores. We if dinner was done, then we would eat dinner. If dinner wasn't done, then we would go outside, ride our bikes or something like that. But then we would eat dinner, then we would pray again, and then we would go to bed. It was like so structured, like so structured. And if it was a church day, then we had to fit church into all that praying and Bible reading and all that kind of stuff. We had to go to church and do it there too. So it was very structured, very, very, very structured. So when I had my two sons, I raised them up in church. You know, I kind of got out of church and then I went back to church after I had my firstborn. And so I raised them in church mostly. We still go to church, but I made sure that they had fun too. They had a life. They could be around their friends. They could, we would joke and play and talk about each other from time to time. We would have fun, but then they know I could switch just like that. What did you say? Don't have me kick you in your okay, you know what I'm saying? So I can go from 0 to 100 in 2.5 seconds. So they always knew where to draw that line. You know what I'm saying? We could be playing and joking around. I can get a call from the teacher and I'm on your neck in 2.5 seconds. Like, so I tried to raise them a little bit differently than my parents did. But when I look back to all the situations that we've had where they might have got in trouble, they got grounded for something or got kicked out of school and suspension for fight, something like that. And I would think about their discipline that I would give them or grounding or taking a phone or whatever. I would never believe that they would be so upset and so angry or something to want to retaliate and hire somebody to kill me or kill me themselves. I mean, that's why I'm saying I feel bad for Miss Robbie because this is devastating. Like, this ain't no stranger on the street. This ain't somebody that they food was messed up at her restaurant and they didn't get the satisfaction that they figure they should have as a customer and they came back and blew her brains out or her nephews or this is family, this is blood. Like, she gave that Tim a second chance, him and his childbearing hips. She gave him a second chance. He got a woman, he had a kid, he had all this going on, and it still wasn't enough. It still wasn't enough. And that's why I was thinking, is this something that we not seeing yet? Because I have a feeling, y'all. I have a feeling this is going to make a great Lifetime movie. Maybe in a year or 2 years. This is going to make a great Lifetime movie. And a lot of stuff is going to come out that we don't see right now. And we might see a lot of that or hear about a lot of that in court once the trial starts and things like that, unless he be one of those like, yeah, I did it. Okay, just lock me up. But it's going to be some things because I think this was like a plan of just a long time coming. And I know they say that he was financially he was having a lot of financial issues. They saying he was behind in his child support. um they saying a lot of things like he had a lot of legal battles. He had a lot of lawsuits, including the lawsuits from his mother when he was opening up all those restaurants in her name. And he got a lot of unpaid debts. And so I know he had a lot of financial issues, but still, File bankruptcy. Celebrities do it all the time. I know people personally who are not celebs who file bankruptcy every 7 years, because you know you can file bankruptcy and then you can't do it for so much longer, and then you can file it again, and then you can't do it. You can file Tony Braxton. I know people personally who live here in my city, and they brag about it. They get behind, lose their car, lose their house. Oh, I just do it over again in 7 years. Like, debts can be removed unless it's child support and student loans. Now you know those bad boys, they go to the grave with you. Okay, they go to the grave with you. But it's so many different things that he could have done. So many different things that he could have done. You said Stockton Tim killed a hip game compared to all those stats. You said, did you see he has a public defender? That's so sad, Coles. Why does he have a public defender? I mean, okay, now we just mentioned all the financial woes that he has been dealing with, but still, you ain't even got enough money to hire a real attorney. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. Whoo, child, this is gonna be bad. But you know what? You said, hold on. Let me highlight your comment, Edward. You said that nigga was 2 women. I can't. I can't. I'm a big woman. I'm a plus size woman, and my hips ain't even that big. My hips ain't even that big. Talking about 2 women in one. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know about the movie called Big Hips Tim House, but I know it's gonna make a good This whole story right here is gonna make a good Lifetime movie in a couple of years. I can guarantee you. But one thing I want to mention too, y'all, is did y'all hear about what Tammy Roman had to say about Tim? Did y'all see that? For those of y'all who didn't, let me tell you, Tammy Roman, she took to her, because you know Tammy Roman, you know Tammy from Basketball Wives, and you know Jennifer Williams from Basketball Wives. Jennifer Williams used to date Tim, and she made allegations a while back when they were dating that he was stalkish and he was crazy and he was, stuff like that. Allegations, because I don't know if that's true or not, but she used to date him. So Tammy Roman, she has like the Bonnet Chronicles that she does on her YouTube channel, and she had made a comment about Tim and Jennifer. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm gonna go to hell. But anyway, um, she said she had posted, "May his family find peace and his nephew rest in heaven." That was the caption. That was the caption. Because she wanted to talk about, Tim and what he did to his nephew and his mama being hurt about it and all that. But then she said, Jennifer, you escaped it, girl. If he would do that to his nephew, bitch, you didn't have a chance. That's what she said in her video. And she said that he probably wouldn't have got caught because no one would give a F-U-C-K if you were there. I was like, Tammy, child, did y'all hear that? Oh, we. Tammy, now y'all know Tammy is a trip. Tammy from Basketball Wives, she's always been a trip. She always say what she says. She says what she wants to say. Tammy is one of those people who sometimes don't think before she say certain things, and sometimes she just don't give a damn. Hey, baby girl, 82, what's up, hon? Man. She said, dang, Tammy. Ken, you said, wait, I just chimed back in and seen Cold World comments. Can't trust a man with a tiny head and big hips. Oh, y'all going in on Tim. Aisha Stockton, you said, yup. Man, I could not believe. I'm like, okay, I don't know. Tammy, she's kind of like a comedian too. I think she's funny. I used to always think she was a little funny when she was on, the Basketball Wives reality show. And even her Bonnet Chronicles, sometimes she will have you gagging and cracking up. But do y'all think what she said was wrong? Like, do y'all think it was too soon? Or if what she said was no big deal? I don't know. And then she said, and he probably would have got away with killing you because no one would give a F if you were dead. Ain't that something mean to say? I'm like, Tammy, okay, Tammy and Jen, they ain't been together on that show in a minute. But she still, allegedly blames Jennifer on, the breaking up the friendship that Tammy used to have with Shawnee. A lot of things went down, especially in the last 2 seasons that I had watched of Basketball Wives. A lot of things that went down between Tammy and Jen and Shawnee. So I don't know if Tammy is still holding on to some animosity against Jen, but I thought that was mean. I was like, ooh, ooh, the shade. The shade. Candace said, yes. Hey, Carla Francis, shout out to all the members in the chat. If you would like to become a member of the Hood Nation, all you got to do is click that join button, or there's a link in the description box of each video that I post if you want to become a member of the Hood Nation, the Hood Table Squad. Carla Prince, she is a member. And who else was in here earlier? I saw another member up in here earlier. I can't find them right now. Maybe I didn't. Okay, maybe I did. But yes, she is a member of the Hood Table Squad, and Carla Prince is also the winner of the August giveaway for the Hood Table Squad members. We have one every month where I do a little something something for somebody who is a member of the Hood Nation. So again, if you want to become a member, just click the join button. And don't forget that we have a Facebook group, a private Facebook group that you could join if you want, called the Hood Table, of course, and Twitter and IG. And we have a website, our very own website, thehoodtable.com. So make sure you follow us on there so you could be on our monthly mailing list. Yes, it was mean. I thought that was mean. I just thought, like, I don't know, maybe if she would have said it a year from now or something, but it's just so soon. I just thought it was so soon. And I doubt if Jen really cares. Um but when it comes to our exes, even if we think they were crazy, even if they were stalkers, even if they cheated on us, when something really horrible goes on with somebody you used to be in love with or you used to date, sometimes you feel a little bit of sympathy, a little bit. It might be even just a drop, but sometimes you feel a little bit of sympathy, like, oh my God, I wouldn't wish that on no one. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like, not like you, oh, let me go run to rescue him. Let me go buy him a real lawyer since all he got is a public pretender. Maybe not that much, but I still think it was, ooh, I think it was, ooh, child. Content. These YouTubers out here, they gotta have that content. You said, well, they really about to be spread. Oh, y'all still talking about his hips? Hold on, did I miss a comment? Hold on, I highlighted Tim's comment and didn't even read it. You said, I highlighted Edward's comment. Tim was cheating on both of his baby mamas and ex-girlfriend Jennifer with 2 guys. That's why I'm telling you, guys with man hips, I think they spread from a lot of sex just like women. When women first start having sex, they hip spread. They it's just a part of nature. It's nature, y'all. It's going to happen. Let's see. Cole said, "Hey Candace, his body is ready for the big house. I can't pick anyone been in his big. He is huge, Cole. Like, he is huge. He's not only thick in the hips and round in the back, but he's tall. He's like really tall, and he's really big. Like his arms is like this big, and it's not muscle. I remember the first time. Okay. If y'all watch Sweetie Pies from the very first series, from the very first season, Tim wasn't that big. But then, like the second season, the third season, and so on and so on, he just got big and he looked all disproportioned or it, I was just like, what happened? What happened since last season? I mean, the when you look at the back of him and you look at the back of his arms, I'm like, what is that back there? That's a whole damn child. Let me stop talking about that man. Let me stop talking about that man. You said Edward said it's definitely not a secret. Hold on, Cobra. I wonder where he's going to get that stupid mohawk cut off. He, you know what? I'm still trying to get over his mugshot. I'm sorry, but he was cheesing too doggone hard. He was cheesing too doggone hard in that mugshot. Now, was he cheesing really hard in that mugshot because he's crazy? He's a psychopath. He's a narcissist. He's evil, or is he cheesing that hard because he thinks he's gonna get off? Like they seem like they have a lot of evidence stacked up against him. They really do. That's why I can't believe that he has. Somebody in the chat said he has a public pretender. This is not the situation where you would seek the assistance from a public pretender. This is not that situation. And I know a lot of the public pretenders, defenders, I know they're really good at what they do. But you know what? On the flip side, this public pretender, if he does win the case from him, or maybe not win the case and he still end up going to jail, but if he does get charges reduced or time reduced or does something miraculous in the courtroom, this could look good for him. This could look good for the public pretender. So me personally, I wouldn't put my money on him. No, I wouldn't put my money on. Nope, not in that type of situation. Not in a case like this where man, the feds is going. Ooh, they're gonna tear him up. The time alone, that 10 years he did ain't gonna be nothing. That 10 years he did, that was just some time spent on the playground. That was boot camp. You said, it made me not black market. Oh my God, what am I missing? Y'all is a mess. Hey, Melanie, you said because the feds have a 95% conviction rate. Yes, Melanie, that's what I'm like. I wouldn't want to risk my life with a public pretender, but I don't know. Is he really that broke? That's what I'm wondering. Based on all the information that we have, that we the public have, which is not everything, but based on a little bit we know, he was in a financial crisis. He really was in a financial crisis. But my thing was when he took out this policy, that was 2014. When Andre was killed, that was 2016. It is now 2020. So it's been 6 years since he took out the policy. It's been a little longer than that since he got out of prison after that 10-year bid. You had a lot of time to try to, turn over a new leaf, to try to work them things out. You heard of payment arrangements? Payment arrangements? Every now and then you got to make a payment arrangement. Every now and then you got to not try to live beyond your means. Like I learned a long time ago when I was younger. I was in college and I had, you know how it is. You go to college and they send you all these credit cards. This is why I was on my son so much when they started college. And the second son, he's on his second year of college right now. And every time no credit cards come in the mail, we'd be like, whoop, right in the trash, whoop, right in the trash. But I was taking, man, I had a Learners, I had JC Penney's, I had Target, I had every store at the mall. I had visas, and I had so much stuff. My credit went pew. Pum. It was shot. It was shot. And it took me a long time back then. It took me a long time to get my credit back. A long time. And I was living beyond my means. I didn't know it then because my mother never taught me financial responsibility when we were younger. I had to learn it the hard way. And so that's why I teach my sons all about credit before they even graduated high school. They have their own credit consultation in the household, so they both got good credit. They good, but I mean, he had to be living beyond his means. He was thinking too big, trying to open up all those restaurants, and then not even without Miss Robbie's blessing. He he was doing too much, y'all. He was doing too much. You said Tim gonna be the new cell warmer for all the sweaty dudes in the. You said, and he still was trying to open restaurants. Yes, Cole, he was still trying to open up restaurants. You said, do you think he's on drugs or something because it don't sound right? Either that or he owes some very, very, very important, I'm going to just say important people. That's the only thing I can see. That's the only thing I can see. Like he might have took out some loans from the wrong people. I don't know. I just can't wait till it all come out because it's gonna come out and we're gonna learn a lot more. Just like the allegations that he got $1 million lawsuit on his own mama, Miss Robbie. We're gonna find out a whole lot more. A whole lot more. But you said it's even worse because he is already convicted. Yep, yep. The feds is gonna tear him up and some inmates are gonna tear him. Man, them childbearing hips is right, boy. Woo, woo. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. It's mm-mm. I'm telling y'all, if I was a man, I'll tell you, I know it's hard in female prisons too, but and I know some people go to prison that shouldn't be in prison. So I know everybody in prison ain't in there because they did something wrong. We do know that. We do know that. Just like every black man that was killed by a police officer didn't deserve to be killed. So we do know that. But I would just try my hardest. Man, I know we used to do some stuff back in the day growing up, but it was like always like something rearing in the back of my mind. Like when you raised in a Christian household, you'll go a little far and then you'll catch yourself and be like, oh no, I don't think I should go with them over there. I don't think I should jump in that car because they got those things in that car. And I don't think, it was like always a fear going to jail or getting locked up with me. And I know for guys, it's a little bit different because some guys just think like, can't nothing happen to them. They can do whatever they want. Whoop, whoop, jail ain't nothing, jail ain't nothing. But when you go to jail, man, I don't know how many guys I know that went to jail, y'all, from right here in the O. They went to jail looking all hardcore and come out switching harder than me, child. And I'm like, no, no. See, that's all I need to see if I was a guy. That's all I need to see. And I mean, when I'm talking about hardcore gang members, drug dealers, I mean, going to jail and come all walking all like this, and they come out of jail. Hey Tanya, how you been, girl? I ain't seen you in so long. I'm, child, where you been? I ain't seen you forever, girl. I was in the pen. I was locked up, child. 10 years, girl. 10 years. Yes, that's where I was. Nope. Nope, 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 no. I need to stay right here on these streets, y'all. But yeah, if I was a man, childbearing hips or no childbearing hips. Prison is nowhere I would want to be. And after doing 10 years in the pen, and you get out and do something like this. What was he thinking? See, it's a lot of stuff that's gonna come out. That's what I'm saying. It gotta be something really, really, it gotta be more than just him owing bills. It gotta be more than that. People just don't falsify documents with insurance agents and create humongous policies every day and kill them. It just doesn't happen. And some people be in debt so bad, they on the street right now, standing on the corner begging for money. So it's not something that we do every day. Not definitely not in our community. Something that we see all the time. People put money on people's heads like that. But anywho, y'all, that's all I got on this little update. Um, I just wanted to talk to y'all about the recent allegations of him having a policy on his mother and people thinking that she probably was going to be next. Man, that would have. Mm, mm, whew, that's a bit much. And then with Jennifer Williams and Tammy Roman. Woo wee. If y'all haven't read it yet or seen it yet or heard it yet, I'm gonna just say one more time. Tammy Roman, the basketball wives star, had something to say on her Bonnet Chronicles platform about Jennifer Williams, one of the exes of Tim Norman. And she did say, may his family rest in peace and his nephew rest in heaven. That was the caption. But then she took the opportunity to throw some shade at her ex cast member who she had blamed for destroying the friendship that Tammy had with Shawnee. She did take a moment to throw some shade at her and said, Jennifer, you escaped it, girl. If he would do that to his nephew, bitch, you didn't have a chance. And she went on to say, and he probably wouldn't have got caught because no one would give a F about you. Again, I think that was a little too much. I know Tammy could be a little too much, but this is a horrific, horrible, tragic situation. And I just think it wasn't the time, Tammy. It just wasn't the time. But that's just me, y'all. That's just me. So, anywho, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. It's almost 9 o'clock my time. I'm gonna chill out. It's been a long day. Oh, let me show y'all real quick my the cake pictures of my cake that I made. Hold on, let me share the stream. For those of y'all who might didn't see the video of me at the venue yesterday, I have spent all day working on a tiered cake order and some cupcakes and stuff for a Sweet 16 party. Party. And for those who missed the video, I was like, oh, let me go live. I ain't went live in a minute, working with my cakes and stuff. So I was like, let me go live. So I had my son record me while I was at the venue. Let's see, share screen. And some of y'all already follow me on my Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice page. But okay, here is me. There's me right there with a blonde hair piece. That picture is kind of old. But anywho, let me make it bigger for you guys. Can I make it a little bigger? Okay. Photos. Okay. There's just a few pics from the party. From the party. Can y'all see that okay? Let me just take me off of here. That is the Sweet 16 cake that I made. Okay. There's the one that I made last week. Yay. Those are just a few other ones that I made recently. Okay, so those are just a few of the cakes. I got hundreds of pictures on there if y'all want to check me out. But I just wanted to show y'all what I did yesterday, which was for the Sweet 16 party for this beautiful, sweet little 16-year-old girl. She had so much fun. They had the venue decorated so nicely for her. And again, I posted the video yesterday, the live yesterday, when I was dropping off the venue. And y'all see me showing y'all how to stack a tier cake and putting the dowels in it and all that kind of stuff, and finished decorating the border of the top tier. And yeah, y'all saw me do all that yesterday. But anywho, if y'all want to check out my cake page, it is on IG and on Facebook, Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice. And I also have a YouTube channel called Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice, where I actually am decorating cakes. Most of the videos are live when I was decorating cakes live, and some of them are pre-recorded. But yeah, so I'm on YouTube, Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice, where you can see all my recorded cake videos of me making cakes and decorating cakes, and also on Facebook and IG, Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice. So thank you, Aisha. You said nice cake. Thank you so much. She really loved it. Her mother tagged me on a post this morning, and she said thank you, and everybody was commenting down below saying everybody loved the cake and it was beautiful and whoop 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 whoop. So yeah, that's like, my passion right there. Besides, YouTube, of course, if y'all can't tell, YouTube is one of my passions as well. But I really do love being a custom, a personal custom cake decorator for my friends and such. So anyway, y'all, I'm about to get off of here. Remember also, if you want to be a part of the Hood Nation membership, the Hood Nation Squad, hit the join button or hit that link in the description box of the video. And in the meantime, in between time, you guys, stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out. Deuces.